So I just randomly hopped into a multiplayer lobby in Skitter XL just because I was like, I wonder who's actually playing this right now. And I did not expect to find an entire lobby full of people, all skating Hutland, which is a map I haven't played in so long because I never play the vanilla Skitter XL maps anymore. If this doesn't show you that this game is still alive and well in 2025, at least on PC, you know, this is kind of proof right here. It might not do crazy numbers anymore, but like, this is still pretty cool to see. I really didn't expect this. So let's just join in. It's actually a little bit crazy. This many people on this map, it's almost a bit too much. It's actually really nice. It actually has brought me a little bit of joy to see so many people playing this game right now. But it's been a while since I've come across a lobby this packed. And I'll definitely join a few more and see if there's any other lobbies happening in on other maps. Ooh, tray flip nose blunt. Nice. Nobody seems to be skating this side of the map for some reason. It's kind of funny that like when you enter a multiplayer room in Skitter XL, most people are skating the exact same obstacle. Everybody just wants to crowd around the one obstacle, and it makes it kind of hard to skate, although it's good there's no collision with the skaters because you would never land anything. This map is still really good. The vanilla maps for Skitter XL are still, like, they still hold up today. And I know technically this isn't a vanilla map for Skitter XL. This was originally a modded map, which then got added into the official game, but it has been here since launch, so I think it pretty much counts as an official vanilla map by this point. Nice! Late backside front foot heel. There's actually people streaming on Twitch as well right now, so I noticed the TTV name earlier, which is obviously Twitch TV, and then somebody just joined there with their Twitch as well, so there must be a couple streamers, which is also really cool to think that people are just kind of hopping in the multiplayer lobbies. Oh, they left again, but it's cool that people are just hopping in the multiplayer lobbies and just streaming. Nice. It has got to the point where it literally feels nostalgic to play these maps now. Because a vanilla map that was in the game at launch, I just did a rock to fakie. A vanilla game that was there at launch because I just don't play these anymore because I usually just only play Skitter XL to play like a new modded map. So coming back to one of these maps is like, it's just like the good old days. But yeah, my last video, I was kind of talking about why I love Skitter XL, and it was all just me talking about the community keeping the game alive. And it's funny because I feel like this video, it shows that more, because in that video I was just playing by myself, but I feel like this is an even better example of why I love this game, because this actually shows you that the community are still very much here playing this game. Okay, everybody's crowded around this spot now. Oh. I just had the thought, can you use the grind tools mod in multiplayer? Oh, you can, so I can change this to coping, which it should be anyway, but for some reason it's not coping. So now I should be able to slappy this. I don't know if it changes the spline for other people or if it's just for me. But yeah, now I can hit that like with a slappy, which is very nice. Look at that, how fun. Fake impossible will do. That was quite nice. Let's see if we can actually get back over now. Kickflip, and then let's try and like... Yeah, well, it didn't really work. The one annoying thing about Skitter XL multiplayer is I know that most of these players probably don't get to see my fire fit right now. And I'm probably just the default character for a lot of players, because you need to have the same meshes, the same textures installed in order for them to see your clothes. Nice hard flip there. I don't know if that really counted. Try and hit this ledge. That ledge has always been kind of hard to hit, I feel like. Well, that guy just did it, so maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. That was kind of cool. Kickflip, backflip. Nice. Hit the ledge. Nice tray flip into the mini ramp. Oh. Nice. Nollie flip no slide. I feel like this is a good opportunity to get a thumbnail before I move on to a different map while like everybody's here. So let me try this. We got the default guy at the back there. Oh, we have like 3 different default skaters. Alright, I think that we should go on to a different map and see if people are playing on other maps. So let's have a look. What am I looking for right now? Multiplayer, that would be the one. Yeah, so there's 10 players in this map, which is kind of crazy. So let's just join a new one. Just a random lobby. Oh, so this is actually on one of the new maps that I just downloaded, Twin Streets. This map actually has some pretty cool spots. I think it's inspired by Twin Peaks, hence why it's called Twin Streets. I was actually going to do a video on this map originally, and then I just decided to join a multiplayer lobby. So this kind of is 2 for 1. Yeah, that'll do. That wasn't really a back tail. Is there a stair set here? This is a big stair set, man. If you end up showing up in my video, by the way, do comment below. It's always cool to see if there's people that just happen to be in the multiplayer lobby that also just happen to be watching the video. Hop into another lobby, see if there's any more ones that we can join. Alright, this map is still great. Grant Park. I don't see anybody here, though. Good thing about playing on vanilla maps in multiplayer is that everybody can join and play because everybody has those maps installed. If you play on a modded map, people can only play if they have the modded map installed. Try and hit this rail. Nice. Alright, let's hop into another one here. I'm going to keep going until we find more of an active room, but maybe that Hudland one's the only one. Yeah, it looks like we're back here. This might be the only lobby that's actually full of people, but it's still really cool to see that there was a lobby full of people. Because it is at a bit of a strange time of the day, I think, for a lobby like this to be so full. Nice. How about like a nollie tray no slide? That'd be pretty cool. There we go. That was nice. Ooh, tray flip no slide, nollie flip. Wow. I'll take that. Late shove, no slide. Ugh. Nice. I've always said that I think the main thing that keeps Skater XL alive, even on console, is the fact that it has multiplayer. I think if the game didn't have multiplayer, it would not be as kind of popular as it is, or as it was, at least. But I think the fact that it does have multiplayer, and you can just... Oh, that was kind of weird. You can just free skate with people. You know, you can free skate with your friends, or you can just join a random lobby like this, and you can just skate around with a bunch of random people. I think that that is probably one of the kind of main redeeming factors for this game, and something that has definitely helped its longevity. I think as well, Skate 4, one of its biggest things is the fact that it's always online, and that it's, you know, multiplayer heavy, so you can always skate with your friends and random people as well, and make new friends, things like that. I think that's a big factor that a lot of people are really going to like. I think that a lot of people also dislike the fact that it's kind of always online, which is completely fair. I don't think games should always be online. There should always be an option for offline single player. But I think multiplayer in a skateboarding game is so important. I definitely don't think the community for Skater XL would be as big as it is, and kind of the modding community wouldn't be as dedicated as it is if this game didn't have multiplayer. And if it had a map maker, like, built into the game where people could share maps like Skate 3 did, if that was in Skater XL, that would be insanely popular, I'd say. When you look at the amount of modded maps that are available for this game, and you think the amount of people that have actually sat down and learned how to use Unity and how to build a map through an actual game engine just for this game. I think if they actually had some sort of more simplified map maker in the game itself, that would be such a cool feature people would love. Nollie hard flip, no slide. Damn. Do some fakey and some switch stuff. Ooh, half cab heel, no slide. We're doing a lot of no slide variations. I'll take it, that was pretty good. I think the Hudland map is the only real active lobby right now, but you know what? I still think that's really cool, and I still think it shows that quite a bit of people are still playing this game. It might only be a lobby of 10 people. I think it still is like a quieter time of day for at least most of Europe, so it's like pretty surprising to see that many people in one lobby at this time. Like I said, I'm always going on about how much I love the community for this game, and that's the reason that I still play this game. And I think that when you end up in a random multiplayer room of a bunch of people just skating one tiny skate park, I think that's just a really kind of cool thing. And I think with that line, that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. This was just a little kind of spontaneous one. So many people still just hanging out together in this game and playing, regardless of how small the lobby is in the grand scheme of things. It's very, very cool. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.